Hi 4G students. Today is Wednesday, May 13, 2020, and it is time, guys, to do reading in English. And today it's like a special type of reading. It's a lesson that we didn't get to do in the classroom, and actually we were about to do this lesson because it helps you, especially when you take tests like the STAR test. You are gonna hear this topic next year when you do the STAR, because you're gonna be doing the STAR next year. It's about paired texts. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that you're gonna have two readings that talk about the same topic, but the genre is different. So let me explain to you what it means. So I said that you can have two readings. It can be an expository piece, and the other one can be a poem. Okay, so the poem and the expository piece are two different genres, right? The poem has stanzas, has lines, and the expository piece has tons of information, right? But actually, those two readings come together and they talk about the same topic. They have the same topic. It can be about animals, it can be about clothing, it can be about technology. Today, guys, I want you to practice. And today, the topic will be social studies. The topic is going to be social studies. It's going to be about something that you already know. It's going to be about the Dust Bowl. So let me show you how the assignment looks like. So you go here, guys, to Schoology, and I have the reading of the day. So you open it up. And this is what I'm talking about here. So you have two selections. Let me read the instructions to you. It says, read the next two selections, then answer the questions that follow them. Fill in the circle of the correct answer on your answer document. You don't have an answer document, but you need to mark your answers, right? Guys, I know you're really smart. You cannot do anything here. You cannot select your answer here. So what I want you to do is that if you choose letter C for number one, what I want you to do is to mark your answers in a piece of paper first. So mark all your answers. There are 12 questions in total. Then keep your answers. Then you go here. Do you see what it says questions from the selections? So you open this, and this is where you're gonna put your answers. So the test is gonna look like this. So this is where you put your answers. So if you chose C for number one, you put letter C. If you chose F for number two, you put F here. Okay, so you have this to mark your answers. Okay, so like I said, you can read the selections, mark your answers in a piece of paper, then have them ready and just mark your answers here where it says questions from the selections. Okay, so let me go back to this so I can explain to you with more detail about paired texts. So we said that you have two readings. They are two different genres. So for today you have an expository piece. That means that you have a reading about giving you information, and the second one is a poem, okay? But they have the same topic, and the topic that you have for today is the Dust Bowl, okay? So let me read the instructions again for you. So it says read the next two selections, then answer the questions that follow them. So first you have the poem, right? Right, so you read it on your own. Please read it at least twice. Then here you go, you have the expository piece. Do you see that changed? So here you have the poem, then you have the expository piece. Read it. The expository piece is going to be a little bit longer than the poem. You read all of this. Then here, be very careful, because it says use on the way to California, which is the poem, to answer questions 1 through 4. So you just choose the first one, the poem, to answer questions 1 through 4. So those 4 questions come from the poem, just from the poem. Then here it says, use the excerpt from Children of the Dust Days to answer questions 5 through 8. So 5 through 8 come from the expository piece. Then the last 4 questions, 9 through 12, are a combination of the 2 readings. Okay, so they're gonna ask you questions about how you see connections between the 2 readings. Okay, be careful here. So let me repeat to you again. 1 through 4 come from the poem. 5 through 8 come from the expository piece. And 9 through 12, they are like a combination of the 2 readings. Okay, so please read the selections, the readings, at least twice, so you can comprehend the main idea. And actually you are ahead of the game because you already know something about the Dust Bowl, and it's gonna be a little bit easier for you. But still, I want you to read this twice. Sorry guys, I'm not reading this to you today. I want you to read it on your own by yourself, because that's a good preparation for next year. Okay, next year you will eventually take the STAR test or any other type of test, and you're gonna have paired texts, which are 2 readings that talk about the same topic, and you're gonna have like questions about them. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. You can send me those questions on Dojo or here in the comment section. And remember, today we have a video conference at 1 p.m. with Ms. Rojas. Okay, so I am your teacher, Mr. Gonzalez. Thank you, and see you next time.